Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Maybe we'll sell.
Grazie, grazie.
Thank you. I don't know what that is.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, we sold this dresser, that dresser. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, looks good to me. Thank you. Oh, those were selling 20 bucks for a whole bag.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I got 4. All right, and the fabric's expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. There you go. Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Those ones are all sold already. The toolbox, how about 10 bucks? All right.
All right.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Thank you. I think these are pretty cool. All right, good morning, Locker Nuts. Oh, wow, it seems like it's light out. Camera's picking up a little bit of light here. It's just getting light. Sun's about to come up, and we're at the Stockton Flea Market. My mom's talking to Uncle Mike over there. We got Storage Auction Pirate right here. His kids, Michael and Michaela. And then we got Tony helping today. About to get started. My mom's taking the jacket off. She's ready to get to work. I think it's time to unload. Got this beast pretty much full. Okay. Oh, okay. We've got some knives here.
Not your first rodeo.
How about 10 bucks?
Yeah.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Been doing this.
Let me check the box. Maybe
That might be a little bit more, yeah. Did you say you just started or you just farted?
Both.
So you want 3 to 5 bucks, so.
Hey, hey.
Get on the bus.
Get on the bus.
Do you know if this works, sir?
I do not. You can have it.
Come on, that's a...
You can have it.
Okay, good. That was my next
No money back.
I know.
No money out, no money back.
Take it and go. Get it and go.
You got to go one over, bro.
Yeah.
Huh? You don't have to. No,
Running out of space.
Let's do a strip.
Well, no one comes next to us. We could use that.
Yeah.
But she bought like 4 of the dressers plus the shelves. So when she comes with the truck, that'll make a lot of room.
Yeah.
But you can stick it back there. We can always move it over if somebody comes.
Right here, we're doing right here.
You want to do a quick row?
What's that one? Oh, how about 3 bucks?
All right. This stays?
Someone's asking about it. How about 3 bucks?
2. Oh, you want more?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello. What is this, Jack? All 110?
I think so. Camping stuff. Sloppy and stinky. Oh, it should give you a price. All right. Let's see. How about 20 bucks for everything?
this one is 10 bucks over.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know.
Just put it in there. It's fine.
Dad,
Yeah.
when the water coming down?
What do you think?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right.
Wonderful, baby.
I don't know if it sells.
This for child.
Okay, so 15.
never know.
Can sell you 85. What did I give you?
No, this is 100.
Thank you. Okay, so I get just change your. I changed your 100. All right, let's see.
Oh, the lamp. I get the other.
Yeah, the shade goes on top. Yeah. Okay, so you 5.
Okay,
Thank you.
What I do for the
Look, for a second, kind of looked like money, huh?
Ah,
Just for a second, I thought, ooh,
got excited.
Jack, it's Jack slipping.
This one I could have slipped on because it was.
Hundreds in here.
That doesn't say Apple, did it? No. Oh, I thought it was Apple.
I did.
Then it might have been worth something.
Right. It looked like right there for a sec.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Somebody
does.
will grab it. Clickbait. Put a little clickbait. Watch the whip.
yeah.
I found a Chinese $100 bill. Maybe this locker. Yeah, I think it was this locker.
Chinese $100?
Yeah, you know, it has like the red stamp over it.
Yeah, how
you
much
can
is it
tell
worth?
nothing. But no, I mean it's a US 100, but it's, you know, they print them in China and they got the red.
Oh, fake
stamp.
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
yeah.
But I'm like, oh, we gotta keep that. We'll use it for something. Put on.
Yeah.
Watch people freak out over it. You know.
It's all good.
They pay $10 each. And I think they're mostly full. This is a different locker. That guy was a realtor.
Right there.
Those. How about $5 for all of them?
Okay, let me put it down and I'll get
this the paint and all the kitchen bathroom stuff, this is from a guy who was a realtor, and I think he tried to flip a house.
Ah.
So
Well, it looks like the white paint. You know, you paint the rooms.
yeah,
to flip,
it's all neutral stuff, you know.
Yeah, there you go. Quick flip.
Yeah,
But still, I think they used to be 60, 80 for a 5 gallon.
I thought it was $100.
Yeah, and it's full.
Yeah,
So like you said, somebody's gonna.
oh, that's a wall coating. That's something
a
different.
rental. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Grazie, grazie.
Thank you. I don't know what that is. You can have it if you want it.
Abstract art.
Looks like you stick
You
one.
know what? I appreciate that because
Yeah.
I have a vision now.
Great,
Oh my God! I just found a
plant?
vision.
great.
A plant, wine,
Ooh,
Yeah.
and
go,
then
girl.
I think I'm gonna do some macrame hanging down from these.
There you go. Right on.
Color the off-white.
Better than scrapping it.
project.
Do you want 4 of them?
Listen, some of them have like crap inside there. One has.
Okay, well, I'm
to go-
assuming you're not buying those, right?
Huh?
I'm assuming
Well,
you're not
it's
talking
good.
about that.
Do all of them. Bundle it.
You want to take all of them?
Yeah, all these four. Not these
Well,
ones.
there's more than 4, so.
There's what, 5 all together, and some
Four.
of them are half full.
How many are there? Okay, there's 3 there. 4, and you don't want that one?
No, just these ones here.
Uh-huh. I told them 10 each.
Yeah, 5 of them.
5.
4. When like say
Oh,
go check
you
those.
want 'em all?
Those y'all 4 only. I can take 4.
How about 35?
I'll give it 30. Like I said, check that one. It's not in. Let me show you.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's water or something?
Yeah, water in. And let me show you this one here. One has like rollers inside and stuff. It's probably just
okay.
water or something else.
Okay, yeah, I'll do $30. That's fine.
Okay.
I was thinking they're all full.
No, they're not. This one, I didn't even check that one. That seems to be more.
The guy's a realtor that owned it, so I think he's working, you know, getting the houses ready. Whole bunch of there's a whole shower, I think, if you
Oh,
need
yeah?
glass and stuff. Most of the glass is on the trailer still. I got all the whole thing. Thank you, George. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, bud.
I appreciate it. 3? That's fine.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got how many? 5 or 6? Let me see.
I thought you said 5, but I can give you change if you got another one.
I got 6.
Okay. All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
I'll just leave it there, right?
I'm glad you got. Yeah.
All right.
I'm glad you can use that.
Yes, I can use it.
Good. Baby load. Hey. This is bigger than your old trailer, and you've never called that a baby
you're
load.
Right. It's a the wider version.
Yeah.
The same width.
Same length, but
I mean, yeah, same length. It's bigger.
so it's bigger. You can just say it. You can admit
Come on,
it.
trade, baby. He's leaning set up against your trailer.
It's just a broom.
Oh my God! Look at that scratch right there.
No?
Did you put another dent on the inside yet, or did I
Oh,
still
I
have
did
the
scratch it.
Do I still have the only scratch on the inside?
It did scratch it.
Huh?
It did scratch it a little bit.
I know. Everything
Jeez.
scratches it. Because when you walk inside, you like right there, boom, it makes it nice.
Gosh, dang.
Yeah, we're over here just giving Jack a hard time.
No kidding.
Oh, what are you doing with these pieces of wood?
Those are mine.
Are you keep these?
Yeah, I use them to, you know, to brace the load.
You don't use tables?
Well, I haven't found any tables yet. All right, we sold this dresser, that dresser, the 2 mirrored ones, and those 3 black shelving units for 120 for that. And that's a little bit cheap, but it's the lady that always buys from us, so we give her a good deal, so she'll take the stuff. And then she bought some fabric down here. We have all this fabric. She bought the tub and that bag right there, which is mostly chair covers, and I think I gave that to her for $40. All the chargers too. So we have too much stuff. Let's selling a little bit of tools. I'm actually surprised we're not selling more tools.
What did you say it's yours?
Yeah, $1 for that's fine.
$1?
Yeah. Is it close? Good. If it's close enough, it's fine. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, looks good to me. Thank you. Doing good.
Feel good? You look good?
I feel great, actually. But you know what's funny? I feel good, but then like the other day, and I feel like I'm just like want to push myself, you know, because I can do more.
Yeah.
So I want to push and see how much more I can do. But the other day, I think I pushed myself too much, loading this freaking locker, most of this, and it was like rain in the morning,
Yeah.
and then it got hot and humid, and I was working super hard, and I had my auction, so I was trying to hurry. I think I got heat stroke. And then I got home and I'm like, oh my God, I feel terrible.
Yeah, dude. You gotta be careful, dude.
How much is this one?
Oh, those were selling 20 bucks for a whole bag.
Oh,
But if you just want a couple, we'll just do like a couple bucks or
how much is
whatever.
for the whole bag?
20 bucks for a bag. For the fabric. Want help? Yeah.
Let me take a look.
And you want that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You,
Let me keep looking how much. I
yeah,
want.
for sure. There we go.
Let me get in my truck, pick it up the.
We're gonna leave pretty early, but probably not before 11. How's it going? Oh, that's 20 bucks.
She's trying to get $1 each.
No, not $1 each. I'll do the same thing.
I got 3 earlier.
I know you did. I will do the same thing, 3 for $5.
3 for 5?
Yeah.
4 for 5. One more over there.
That's I'll do 6 with that one. $6.
$6 with
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Just for 31.
No, I want to sell them together. I think they're supposed to go together.
With wrap.
The wrap, that one's 75. Not for you. It would be a good price for you.
Yeah. My son pick it out later.
Huh?
Pick it out later than 4 inches, okay?
The later? Okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so I got 4.
For the clothes?
I owe you 14. There's 10. 4. 14. Thank you. The hampers, I do $4 each on them.
And those with the glass?
Those ones are sold. She already bought those, yeah. Those, for the fabrics, I'm doing 20 bucks a bag.
20 per bag?
Yeah.
This one's out of the bag. So, like the whole...
For all that, I don't really know. I mean, I'm just giving you kind of a broad, if that's not a good price, then
No.
it should give you an idea though.
What I'm saying is that...
These are gonna have to do a little bit better on right here. Or maybe not, let me see what's, this stuff down here, I think it's those are chair covers. They're silk chair covers.
I don't need them. I just want to... Oh.
Yeah, I'm just telling you that those we might have to do a little bit better on the price because those are more expensive.
What I'm saying is, since it's out of the bag, I just gather all the blue ones, the blue fabric. And
You want, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's fine. So you want all this?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, how about 25 bucks with that too? Okay. Do you have a truck for the cabinet?
It's on my brother right now.
Oh yeah, good.
Just in him right now.
Well, yeah, because we can help load it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him. I don't have change.
Oh, there's no problem. I got it.
Yeah, I do. I started doing my own designs.
Yeah.
My own designs.
Oh, that's
no
cool.
copy, nobody.
Nice.
And I just like to play around with.
All right, and the fabric's expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm expected to progress. That's this one.
$2 or?
On that, yeah, $2 is fine.
How about this?
$1. You know, anything small? There you go. Thank you.
Okay. The fridge, how much? Fridge?
$20. There's 9s to change. Right? Is that right? Yeah. Thank you.
And this one?
Oh, how about $1 is fine? Okay, thank you.
Oh, all of a sudden.
I told you to grab them, you said no.
Or that, how about $2?
Hell yeah, sell them to some train guy.
For this stuff, how about $2?
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a Harley hat.
Real Harley hat.
Yeah. Wow.
Look at that, I missed that, see?
Morning. What's that?
Good morning.
You missed a Harley hat.
That is Jack. What is it?
I think it's for laminate, but I don't know for sure. I think it's like an iron, but it like glues down laminate.
That's what I'm thinking. Heats up and then, oh,
Like
maybe
countertops and stuff, like the,
yeah.
I think. Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, how are you doing?
All right.
It's not all chair covers.
Oh, it's not okay.
No, they're over.
$1 each on this. So, where's the bag?
It's right here, this one.
Okay, I'll put it on the back of the truck.
Thank
okay?
you. I'll
Yeah.
be back like in 20 minutes.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Thanks. How's it going?
Good, man.
You picked that up, or did you?
Yeah,
is that yours?
I just picked it up. $8.
Yeah, it's cool.
Windows 8. Saw it. It has Windows 8 in it. How much? $8.
Right
Picked
on.
it up, compared it to the price of gas. You know, right?
Yeah.
$6, $7 for a gallon, right?
Right. Hey, Bruce.
Babe, that does all the
About
jewelry,
$5.
bro.
Those two. How about $3?
Okay.
We could do 15 for the pair if you want. Yeah, and They get taller too. They're adjustable to raise up.
I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah, you get Tony money.
No, when they sound like that when you're working in the house or something.
Yeah. These ones are sturdy too.
You're looking good, man. Like,
thank you.
They listen a lot of way.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it is. It feels good.
I bet you feel better now.
Yeah.
Making lots of money. That's the good combo.
It is. Yeah.
Right?
Feel good and not have to, because you know what?
You lose a lot of weight and you don't have money.
You know the best thing about making some money is because I don't stress. You know, it's the main thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't stress. You know.
Yeah.
How much for the suitcase, the hat?
How about $5?
Do you think it'll fit a cowboy hat?
I think so. It looks like it would. It says Dad's hat, so I'd imagine.
Yeah, it'll probably fit a cowboy hat.
Probably.
My dad.
Oh, right on. Yeah.
I know.
That's so cool. Yeah, vintage too. Oh, I think it's just.
How to get them down.
I think it's just stiff. I think it just needs some. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, I think.
I just set it up. I didn't.
I know you. I saw you.
They did fold
Yeah,
up.
but
I
he
just
did
pulled
it
them
earlier,
open,
yeah.
but they were stiff though. They need a little WD-40.
There we go. Just gotta give it a little.
Just give it some elbow grease, huh?
Give it a
Yeah.
Ah, beautiful. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Made my day.
Some WDs.
I got it. Thank you so much.
Oh, we had some. Did you sell it?
Best price on the dress.
I got some of the...
On the big one, how about 60?
Thank you.
All right, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Yeah, I'm
He's
glad
gonna
this.
like this.
I'm glad.
60's good.
I think so. Hey, Wedo. How you doing? Doing all right. Got a lot of junk today.
High-end merch.
Hey, don't put down
This is
the
all-
merch.
This is all mine. Yeah, all this, yeah. Those ones are all sold already.
The one and these two?
Yeah, those are already sold. Yeah, it's just this one we have. Yeah. Huh?
That's it?
That's it, yeah.
Or all over son the...
This is already sold, so that...
No, pero este es the woman, ¿no?
Oh, wait, what?
So no, the lady, Delia?
Yeah. Are you here to pick it up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The tree?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was thinking, because someone was just asking about that. Yeah, these two, and then this and this.
Okay.
So I can move this stuff. The toolbox, how about $10?
How much is the bike?
That was 75. Oh no, I'll do
50
60.
on that one, 75 on the other.
How much on that one? 50 on that one. 75 on this one. Sounds good.
No.
Oh, those two.
The woman and come pick it.
Yeah. Okay. Slowly, it's going away. How about $3?
Nice. Buy those fishing poles.
Yeah.
How
Searching.
much are you talking?
$5.
Found her a hat.
No thanks.
Oh, Jack.
Oh no. It's not my
Your
color.
feminine side.
Not my color.
The blue.
He looks better in wigs. Haven't you seen him in wigs?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they just don't
These aren't $100 jackets anymore.
How much? What is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
For the pro or the drone?
Open road, it says.
It's gonna be a
I don't know if we get $8, I'm happy. $5.
Oh yeah, but didn't these used to be like $100 jacket?
Morning.
Morning. How are you today?
Doing great.
All right. Making any money yet? Uh-oh.
After I pay for gas and these guys in the dump, probably not, but
Yeah, it's pretty hard to make out anymore, isn't it?
yeah, with this kind of stuff, you know,
Yeah.
low end stuff.
So when you get it, you can pretty much tell how it's going to move?
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah. This load was like, okay, should I go to the dump or should I, pull out the tools and then
Really?
take everything else to the dump or bring it out here?
Wow.
It's not a good, yeah.
No,
It's tough to
that's
move
not
this
good
stuff.
at all. Well, you have a blessed day.
You too.
Thank you.
Okay, we're not very busy over there, so I'm gonna walk around over here and see what's to see. Check this out over here. What's up, Uncle Mike?
Jack, man, we're showing our age. We gotta wear our glasses.
I know I can't see anything without it.
You got very similar glasses.
Yeah, we do.
CVS. Wait, yours look like Costco?
Foster Greens.
Yeah, that's what they sell at Costco.
I
Those
get
are,
them at Rite Aid.
I like those. That's what I do too.
Ranch, they're $25.
How's it going so far?
It's all right. I'm just taking my first break of the day, really. I've been really...
Me too.
Yeah. Been running circles around everybody.
Man, dude.
I'll get a good view of that because it's going to change this Saturday.
What?
I'm gonna do the floor and everything finally.
Oh, you're gonna seal it? Yeah, I need to do that too.
Yeah, I should have done already. Like right before my dad passed, he kept messaging me every day. He's like, "I'm gonna have to come down there sick and do the trailer floor for you. Like, get your trailer done." And it just keeps going in my head. Like, so.
It'll be fine though.
I let it get a little dirty, but we're gonna put the polyurethane, like the garage floors have.
Yeah. Oh, the epoxy. Or?
Yeah, we're gonna do that inside of there. $2. It's a portable lazy sofa. It should be for you because you're lazy and you like.
Oh, shots fired.
You break it, you buy it. That was $100 box.
You said, $3?
I'm thinking bed liner here.
Oh,
I haven't 100% made my decision yet. Eric says that I should just do the polyurethane but put more sprinkles in. Apparently that's what sticks, is you throw the little colors everywhere, the dots.
Yeah, the little chips.
I don't know. But like we both wear similar shoes. Shout out to my shoes, my most expensive shoes I ever bought in my life. These are gonna last me the rest of my life. These are my rest of my life work boots.
If you die in the next 2 years, then that's true.
I don't like them.
You don't?
They're heavy.
Oh.
My legs are worn out. Like when I take them off, I feel like I'm walking the moon for the first minute.
Is this?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, steel tip, huh? Mine are not steel tip.
I have a pair like that are steel toed in my house. They're brand new.
The Merrells?
They're similar to that. I think they might be Merrells.
I like the Merrells. They're comfortable. How's it going?
This little plastic to put this.
Let's see.
2.
That'll work, huh?
Yeah.
How much for all that? How about $2? All right. Yeah, thank you.
Can you throw in the spatula?
Huh?
Can you throw in the how much? Can you throw in the
We'll do $1 on that. That one. How about with this? How about $4? $1. All right. Thank you. How about $2? Where's the Bible. Oh, that's one too. You can have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. We always give.
What I do is I keep
read
them.
it, or you can pass it on to someone.
I pass it on to the homeless when I'm giving out sandwiches. So I said.
Oh no, that's fantastic. There might be another one.
I think another one over there.
Oh, right here. There's another one. Nice one with the bag.
Thank you.
Yeah. If you see another one, just grab it too.
That's me. Yeah. That's my mission. So.
Yeah. Good. God bless you.
My wife rededicated our lives to it. So she's over here somewhere.
That's fantastic.
For me, that's what I do.
That's great.
I appreciate
much.
You made my day, man.
Oh, good. I'm happy. That's the best thing that could be used for.
Red Bible one?
Yeah. You see that one? Grab that. Any others? Just grab it, please.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Oh, this one too, huh? This too? Yeah. How about $5? Another $5?
Yeah. Hey, Jackie.
Yeah.
What do you want to do on the plywood?
That's mine.
You know, you don't want to.
No, I saw that one.
You saw this one?
Yeah. Yeah.
$1?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, yeah.
Seems changed. Thank you. Which ones? All of it?
Ay, no, mucho.
You want it all?
No. ¿Cuánto me dieras?
How many do you want? Just one?
Pon this one.
Just one bag?
Yeah.
How about $10?
Te doy fine. Nomás this one.
That one? Oh, for that one, 5. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
You guys have a blessed day.
You too. God bless you.
Hey, this.
Yeah. Oh, I'll get it. Okay.
Es el mismo
Oh, that's
que
mine. I'm like, this one looks familiar.
Es el mismo que tú me diste.
There you go. Thank you.
Didn't we have one more shower door?
I put it back in.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're all in here.
Oh, it's skinny.
It's getting hot out there.
It is.
Yeah, one.
I like that sun. Hey, you notice the sun had changed colors?
I think so.
Did it? Maybe because of the fires.
No, it seems like it's not yellow anymore. It's white. Like, God upgraded the light bulb up there.
It went LED.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, dude. Somebody else on YouTube was mentioning that. And I go, man, I thought that was just me.
It's one big.
I said, man, the sun's more white now than it's ever been. And it's like when you're out in the sun, it's like blazing hot. But when you get in the shade, it's freezing cold.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to bring those bikes home with me. I don't want to let them go too cheap. I'll put new tires on them and, you know, I'll get better money for it.
Air tires.
They're flat, I think. I tried them.
You tried airing them up?
Yeah.
And none of them took any air?
One of them's full. The other one's, I think, needs a little work.
There's gold at the bottom. Stuff overnight.
You can have it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
I just found a real kitty that looks similar to this.
Oh, funny.
I named him Poo Poo.
This one won't tear up your couch.
He's really afraid of people too. He's almost a year old.
Oh.
Not even a year old yet.
Okay, how's it going, Mom?
Hot.
It is getting hot already.
Oh, yeah.
It's still early, right?
Yeah, but they said it's going to be 104 today. Let me see what it is.
9:42, so this is what our booth looks like still.
81 right now. I don't believe it.
Yeah, it's just hotter in the sun. We don't have a lot of shade here in the way the sun's coming.
It's going to get to be 102.
Okay, so we need to do something here pretty soon. There's not a lot of customers today.
What do you want to do?
We could do car sale, but we can also go straight to freeze.
It's up to you. No, we can do free. I don't care. You got that bureau over there. Are you going to give that away free?
I don't want to, but I don't want to bring it home.
Yeah.
But maybe I will. And then the saws, I'll take those out next time. So I need to start packing a few things up, and then we're gonna,
Okay.
and we're just gonna jump it, right? I'm gonna tell the guys.
Cabinet, what did we say on that?
75.
No, the dresser? We'll do $40 on it.
40?
Yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
It's gotta
Wow.
go. It's gotta go. George is easily impressed. I think we're gonna just go straight to free sale.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the bikes in. I was gonna put that dresser in, but I hope I don't.
Okay.
And then blow it out, right?
Yes.
Or try to.
Just get rid of it.
I just gave Martina those saws.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a wow.
That's a wow. I never get no sauce.
Huh?
I said I never get no sauce.
Well, you can have them if you want.
I'm good with stuff, man. Thank you.
Yeah. You see anything else that really should be like saved for a better?
Tony, you want to pick any of this stuff?
You getting ready to do $1?
I think I'm getting ready to do a free sale.
Oh, just keep moving.
I mean, what do you think?
It's up to you.
It's getting hot.
Just start cashing out.
Just start.
Yeah, feeling the heat.
But I want to take the bikes back and maybe the dresser.
Okay.
$5.
You see the Don though? So.
I don't know. Ask him.
Here you paid me. For the whole box? You want all the stuff too? Yeah. Huh? You want everything?
Yeah.
How about $7?
How about $5?
Here, that thing's worth it right there. That's fine. I'll do it. Cool. Easy.
No,
Thank you.
Men here are easy to deal with.
I am, huh? I think these are pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're kind of gangster, aren't they?
For here, people like it. Easy to ride. Those
Yeah.
guys would have wanted it.
And it's flat.
And it's flat. And it's got flat.
Oh, that's it.
Okay. Good? Yeah, that's good.
Yeah?
Okay. Do you have room in your car if you want to come back for more?
It's okay.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Okay, if you want anything else, just come back. You can have it for free, okay?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Bingo.
Yeah. This is 2 lockers. I spent $26. One was 25, one was $1, but
Dude, you make me.
That's how you do it.
I know. Yeah, that's how you do it.
But there's other people at the auction. I mean, they didn't want it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like there's no one showed up.
Oh,
there
it's
was
not
people
like
there.
this
They
one
didn't
where
want
nobody
them.
else shows up.
No, that's not one of those.
Oh.
You know, there's other people. They just didn't want these. These were
Right.
they weren't that good,
That's
you know?
good lockers for that
Hey,
price.
that last one in Lathrop,
Yeah.
there was about 4 of them that were decent, and the guy was just swooping them up for like $25.
Those are the winning ones.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He had 4 shots at say there were some of them were 5x8, 5x10, not too bad. Maybe 1, 2 big loads.
Yeah.
But he's got 4 different opportunities at hitting something.
Yeah. Okay. That's it, right? I'm just gonna give away that dresser, I think. Instead of taking it the dresser. I don't want to deal with it.
What time?
Yeah,
what time is it now? About.
It's almost 10, or maybe it's 10 now.
5 to 10.
All right. Everything's free.
What about that bureau?
Everything's free. Everything's free now. Everything's free. Everything's free. Free sale. Everything's free. Just not the totes, because we'll need those to pack up. Everything's free. Everything's free. Free stuff. Everything's free. Everything's free. Free stuff.
Everything's free now.
What size you guys wear?
T-shirt from Locker Nuts.
Has he given you t-shirts?
No, that's not messing with it.
Yeah, see? Well, what size you wear?
Large and double large.
Okay. Wait, 2X or X? 2X and large. Large and double X. Yeah, okay. Everything's free. Free stuff. Free stuff.
Oh, they did clean it out?
Yeah, she took it all. She bought a little bit and then I just gave her all the rest.
Yeah.
It was all out of the main shit, wasn't it?
Yeah. It's great.
Oh, no, no, no. That's not, that's ours. Get over here.
Yeah, put it in the fridge. That's what happens when you take it out. It's gonna walk away. No, I don't want to give that away. No, no bins. You can have a cardboard box, but you gotta fill it up.
You're a little late on free, Papa. It's free, for real. Fill up a box.
You did good, Rick?
It's free.
Oh,
Free.
Yeah, it's the garbage.
Hey, this one too.
Everything gratis. Vendors welcome. Everything's free. Free, free, free. Good stuff.
You reload. Hang on, Mom.
I do.
Oh, you just doing a little bit?
It's garbage. I think it's. I think those clothes are so smelly they're scaring people away.
Oh, okay.
That one, yeah. No, the other boxes I just putting garbage in it, like straight up garbage.
Just give them like another 10 minutes, and you'll lose half your load.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And then we have to pick up less and have to pay to dump less, you know?
Yeah, less weight. Exactly. That's what I'm like.
We unloaded a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Those
like,
boards and everything.
Right. That
A ton of weight.
heavy. The one guy, he said that was a $200 piece of the glued stuff.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah. He said, what, redwood or he said, but they'll make a table out of it.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I was like,
That's why it's so heavy. Solid.
Yeah, right. Because it was really heavy.
He goes, dude, that's ready for a $200 table.
Nobody's taking that chair. I can't believe it. That's a solid chair.
Yeah, it's all carved out and everything. It's nice.
I know it. All it needs to do is have a nice coat of finish on it.
Yeah, people just don't like those kinds of
I know,
furniture
it's
anymore,
so
though.
freaking heavy.
Everything's free.
Even the truck?
There's always got to be one that asks that.
You beat me.
I got here before you. I unloaded
Barely.
before you.
I was out of my car before you.
Oh, well, that's a rule. Everybody always asks me, like, hey, why aren't you doing it? Because the store opens at 6, right? Like, when you go to, like, Kmart, do they open up at 5:45? No, they open up at 6, whatever the case may be. So I'm very adamant. We have store hours at 6 to 10.
6 to 10, yeah. It's not bad.
Make any money?
No. After gas, dumps, and paying these guys, I mean, maybe 100 or 2. I think I maybe have $400, $500.
Total?
Yeah, but I had garbage today.
Mine was really garbage.
You had a bed for 200 though.
Yeah, that's the third time it's been out here.
Oh, okay.
But I do that sometimes. Michael, did you give Jack a shout out in your videos? He's blowing up. You want to get a shout out in his videos?
There you go.
Did he give you a shout out?
I'm going to do my outro. So
I was trying to give Jack a shout out.
Perfect. You just give me my outro. Alright guys, thank you for watching Sticks Picks here. And thank you for watching the outro especially. I love you. And I don't think I've shown him, but Locker Nuts, you guys definitely know him by now. We got Locker Nuts, Jack.
Hope so.
Store Jocks and Pat, he's in every video.
Who's that?
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it.
Nice. Nicely done. Look at that. He's like a professional.
I do a little bit worse when like people are watching me. I feel like I don't know why.
He has a
I
hard
overthink
time. Like when me and Alex are making videos, he won't like make an intro. He goes like and hides far away.
They were weird about it. All right, they were like sitting there pressuring me when I was doing it. Y'all are weird about it.
Well, you know, Alex is a little aggressive.
When we did the big collaboration, that was a lot of pressure because like you're supposed to like do something and there's like all these big YouTubers like watching you and you're like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah,
I can usually think about it. I'm so much pressure. Yeah.
It's hard with like 10 people watching you.
Totally, and these guys are pros, you know.
Yeah.
I'm very, I'm like kind of critical to him. Like I try to push him at his show because like it's
good.
Want him to like adapt quicker instead of like take longer. So I just push him. You know?
How about you, Michaela?
I'll do my outro when I get home.
Getting back into it though, huh?
Yeah.
That's good.
We're just wrapping up here, guys. Look at all these hard workers here. Jack's finished up with his load.
Filming you, filming me.
This is picture in picture.
Did you load up already too?
No.
Oh.
We're letting them pick it clean a little bit more.
Party's over.
Take one.
It's all done.
Party's over. Thanks
you
for coming out.
Thank you guys so much for your help today. It was successful. Successful.
Good day. Good day.
Move
Beat the
junk.
heat.
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber.
Dumb and Dumber. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hey. See you guys.
All right, Cisco and Ebert.
Be nice.
See you next time.
Hold on, Hardy.
Okay.
All right, guys. Oh, back at home, I am tired, but boom, boom, boom. That's why we do it right here. And got some cash. Ola. So sales came when my mom counted on the way home. Coming home with like 490 bucks. I think we sold close to 700. Yeah, we sold close to 700, which I cannot believe. From this load, I did not expect to do that much. So I'm happy. Paid those guys to help me today, George and Tony. Not in that order, Tony and George. Tony was definitely a big help, and George always fun. And today he's some help too. All right. If he watches that, he's gonna give me a hard time for saying that. But George is always a pleasure. Always cracking jokes. Always keeping the humor, alive while we're out there in the sun grinding it out. Tony, huge help today. I really appreciate these guys helping us, because there's a lot of stuff, and that's a lot of stuff for me to manage by myself. So really appreciate it. Makes my day a lot easier, and hopefully those guys happy to make a little bit of money today too. Short day. It was a short day. We're out there by 11. I should have got some film, but the battery died, and I don't know. Maybe I was a little overheated too. But went to the dump, got rid of the rest of the junk. So coming home with like 490 bucks in cash. The dump was like 53 bucks. So that brings us down to a little under 440. And the thing that really does suck is pulling that trailer with that big truck. We're in it for probably a good 100 bucks in gas. Yeah, it's about an hour away, so probably 100 bucks in gas. It might even be a little bit more. So honestly, like today, I'm probably only clearing about $300 cash. It's a lot of work for 300 bucks. It's not the hardest work in the world for 300 bucks, but still, it's a lot of work for 300 bucks. But at least we didn't pay much for the lockers. That was entirely one locker which was $1, and one locker which was $25. So we had $26 into it, and obviously the dump and the help to get rid of the stuff, that's the real cost. But to clear 300 bucks, I'm happy with that. I wish there was more stuff that we pulled out to put into our live auctions or on eBay, but there really wasn't. There's a little bit, but there really wasn't very much from these lockers. So it wasn't that type of locker. Usually we can skim the cream off the top, and that's where we make our profit. These lockers really didn't have very much cream, if any at all. So, but anyways, it's gone. We took a swing. The two bikes, those are from a different locker. That's the locker I bought with the girls on their spring break. They didn't sell today. So I started at 75 bucks each. Apparently that was a little too much for that market. I do think they're worth it, but for that market, it just wasn't happening. We dropped our price, I think, to 50 bucks on one of them, but it was too late. There just weren't enough customers today. It was really discouraging, really, seeing how few customers are out there. And I was talking about it with the guys, and they were saying, like, there used to be like a real customer base there. And those customers sometimes would come out later. Some of that base got eroded during COVID because they were just scared to go out in public. And that customer base, or that demographic, the people that were, they had the fear and it stayed away because of fear, they haven't returned. So we lost a good portion of a customer base. Those are the consumers. We still have the resellers, but the resellers are getting even fewer and far between. I remember some resellers we used to have that just aren't there anymore. So even that pool is going down, and those resellers just seem to be cheaper and cheaper and cheaper, because I know they're having a harder and harder time flipping this stuff. So anyways, we still moved a ton of junk, and like my friend Mike, the storage auction pirate, was pointing out to me, it's not what I made there, it's also what I saved. If I had taken that stuff straight to the dump, we'd be looking at $200 in dump fees. So really, it's not about, if I'm saying I cleared 300, it's really a $500 swing in wealth, right? That's the wealth I created today, was $500 because I saved 200, but I came home with 300. So this is a great way to put it. Great way to put it. All right. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I appreciate it. I hope that you like that. It was not a real eventful day, but it's the way it is sometimes. I want to show it the way it is. This is the reality of the business. It's not always big profits. It is sometimes a lot of work, and today was small profit, a lot of work, and that's okay. That's okay. At least I have the big trailer, so we can make, one big dump load out there. And I'm saying that, trying to be funny, that it's a dump load. But otherwise it would have taken 2 trips out there, and that would have just completely messed up any kind of profit margin, right? Because that would have been twice as much labor time going out there and twice as much gas and all that. So with the big trailer, I'm able to take basically 2 lockers in one trip, So it worked out okay. All right, it worked out okay. All right, next video is probably gonna be another flea market video because we're going to De Anza, which is the upscale flea market. These are complete opposite ends of the spectrum here. That was the low end market. Next market is on Saturday. Today's Wednesday, so Saturday we're going to the high end market, and we got some great stuff. It should be a lot of fun, and the girls are coming with me. And it sounds like one of them's getting in the shower. You can hear the water right above us here. The whole family's coming. Jana and the 2 girls, not the whole family, but Jana and both the girls are coming this time. So should be a lot of fun, and maybe we'll even see some of you guys out there. All right, thanks so much for watching this video. That next episode will be out soon, but until then, good luck to you, God bless you, and we'll see you next time here on Locker Nuts.
What's this, by the way?
That's a Tusken Raider weapon from Star Wars. Someone custom made that. That's pretty funny, huh? Someone had some time on their hands.
You know what? You gotta have a hobby. You're gonna go nuts around.